Hi, welcome back to the channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, the player is in the second row, second gallery, and whereas for the 1 million is in the first row, 6th gallery. Alright, the other locations of the players is the first row, first and last, as well as the last row, 4th. Alright, I'm going to include the matches, basically the 8 matches played for Young Scenario. Later on, I'm going to share with you all the exciting moments. Alright, so now is all the opening of all this gallery. So this gallery game itself, apparently your most interesting part is basically claiming that player. I don't really have good luck here. What I'm trying the locations right now are what people have shared in YouTube. Apparently in the first row, first 2, and the last, as well as the last row, 4th. Unfortunately, all the 4th location I located them in the YouTube shared by other YouTubers are not of the same server. So I'm going to venture on my own with the limited number of gallery points that I've got. So let's see whether am I able to get the player or even the XP in a million in the first row itself. Okay, so now we are moving really close. This is the one that gives you that 1 million coins. Alright, so if you're looking for coins, this is where I got it. Alright, there's a cool 1 million, and I'm really hoping to claim that player. The XP not so much, but really the player itself. I'm really hoping that it was here, but unfortunately it wasn't. It's just another pack of coins, so barely I've got to keep on going. And what I did was I made a mistake. I should have just ventured into the second row, but I went again to do the third row instead, and I spent all my gallery points in the third row rather than venturing into second row. Had I ventured into the second row on an onset, probably it'd be so much easier because end of the day I found the player in the second row, second gallery itself. So that is really unfortunate for me for this first time, but I must say you must get this player because it's a 100 ST. Really, I think this is one of the best player. I'm not too sure what other players available, but I think with 100 ST it shouldn't be a miss. So please go ahead and claim this player. It's not difficult to get him as long as you play all the 8 matches itself in the Young Scenario. You should have sufficient of those gallery in order to claim this player, so please do so. Generally in the Aston Villa player, you gotta spend a bit of coins there to buy that player for the requirement, but immediately sell it off to the market, so you're not making any losses. Actually, it's not cheap. Buying a 91 cost me near to 2 million, but very quickly I sold him off as well. Alright, so this is the happy moment. Managed to claim the player. Alright, so on a daily basis you are given 3 chances, so you can play those matches. Alright, this is just an update of what I've achieved in the National Heroes pack. Managed to claim about 500,000 there, and then of course that embarrassment emoji. So I'm going to show you the best moments of every match itself, just the goals itself, rather than bore you with the whole process. So generally the first match was relatively easy. We get about 9 goals here, or 10 if I'm not wrong. So let's see all the exciting moments, goal after goal. So it's really quite easy for the first one because I think they don't want to make sure you concentrate to play again. So you don't want to disappoint you at the first one to make it so tough. So I think the first one was relatively easy. The subsequent ones was a bit challenging but still manageable, I must say. Alright, so we managed to get 10 goals against Milan, and eventually that clears the first match itself, and the requirements are basically none. So that allows you to claim some gallery points there. It's really easy. Of course, then you move on to the subsequent inter match. Basically, this one I managed to gain only a goal, so that was only at the last moment. And then with that, we managed to clear that second match as well. So let's move on. Of course, if you have energy, watch those videos. Those 55,000 coin packs, you got to spend a bit, of course. Otherwise, we won't have sufficient to clear all the 8 matches. You've got to wait for a while. Alright, so here we are. We managed to clear that as well. So let's see whether we could proceed to get more goals from here. Alright, we got 2 goals at the end of the day for this match, and let's quickly move on. I'm just all gathering all these gallery points from here. Crystal Palace right now. So I said you need to gather these gallery points in order to claim that 100 ST player. You need to play all these matches in order to get all these gallery points. Of course, if you're lucky, some people get it in 3 tries, then of course you can save up all these gallery points for the next one. But like I said, for me, I'm not too lucky there. So alright, so this is a bit challenging. You need 2 goals. Was done in the first half. I managed to get 1. I'm trying to get my second one. Alright, so they managed to break even there or get an equalizer at the first half, and eventually leading 4-2 in this match itself. Let's see. Alright, 5-2, and eventually more goals. 1 more, and that will be 6-2. Fantastic job there. So would we have another one to close it off nicely? Yes, at 7-2 at 90th minute, and that's the end of this match, and we shall proceed further. Alright, so at this juncture, we need to replenish some of the energy from coin packs or watching the video, of course. Then you can carry on with MNU. So this menu match is a very short one. You're just giving 25 minutes. Just make sure you get the first one, equalizer done. Alright, unfortunately there we got some revenge in extra time. Alright, lucky we have an equalizer at the very near, and eventually we went to the penalty. And the penalty was relatively easy. I'm quite happy with that. Although give me a shock, we should see later on, whereby they managed to catch one of mine. So I was terrified by that. In fact, that imagine I gotta do this again. It was quite tiring though. So here we are with this, basically always trying my best to get it through the right bottom corner. So that's how we do it. Alright, so it's more or less secured. This is the one that gave me a scare itself. You see, it's really unlikely, but I got to do it. So this time around, I've got to change the location to top right. That's my usual last time, but no longer right now. So Beckham, let's do it. Alright, so if had I do the bottom left, right, it may be gone again. So okay, so we have done with that. So now I think 1 or 2 more matches, that's about it, and we shall close it off. Alright, so there's the one, I think it's the one that you need all the players from 4 from England, and then 5 of this Premier League, 1 from Aston Villa. Aston Villa is the one that you need to spend a bit to buy. Not a lot of them available in the market, so you may want to consider to do it later if you're short of coins. Otherwise, you can get it done, and then you can gain those gallery points itself. Alright, so some people have been buying this 79 and then try to upgrade their own. That's another possibility, of course. Alright, so with all this, we actually can claim this player, but I'm pondering whether should I do it, because generally I'm really wanting to claim Maradona instead. And as you can see here, Maradona needs the 4,000 flashback points there. I'll rather save that 2,000 for Maradona rather than the 96 LM, which I don't really need at this juncture. Alright, so now just to give you a bit of the nostalgic feeling there, going back to National Heroes. So this is the last one, the last part of my video, which I did use up all the National Heroes players to do that SBC eventually. So that is basically good for rank ups eventually. So whether we did need some of the extra players, got it quite relatively cheap from the market, and then we fit into the SBC and get it done. Generally that's the end of the National Heroes, and I mean earlier part you saw that I've claimed the rewards as well, 500,000, embarrassing emoji, some skill boosts and whatnot. So really I think the National Heroes is over. Now it's this flashback. I hope you have done well in claiming that 100 ST, and really good luck. So I'm trying my best to locate other locations for you as well. Please take a look at the thumbnail. Likewise, subsequently, let's see whether the other players is worth it. If not, as usual, just save up those gallery points and use it on a good player. Do not waste it on those that is really not worth it players, because no point in getting those that is really 80 plus or even low 90 OVR, because they're really not worth it. So to consider only maybe claiming like high 90s or 100 OVR players itself. Alright, managed to locate another player, and now we should be able to complete that SBC with the players that I have on hand, and then get this epic and rare upgrades for rank up. Alright, so we're gonna fit in all the players, and eventually that's how it worked out, and we should be able to do it. Yes, we did it. Alright, thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Goodbye.